You open your eyes in a forest. The trees rise tall above you, their branches twisting high above the ground. The air smells of pine and damp earth. Around you, a pack of wolves moves as one, their paws rustling the leaves. You belong to them. You chase rabbits through the brush, dart between trees, and feel the wind rushing through your fur. The world is endless, and you are free. Life is simple. You hunt, run, and sleep. The moonlight glows silver through the canopy at night, and the sun warms your back in the morning. You curl up against your siblings when the air grows cold. You howl together, your voices rising into the sky until even the owls fall silent. You are wild. You are safe. You are part of a family. But one day, the forest changes. Footsteps echo through the trees, heavy and deliberate. You lift your head. Something moves between the shadows. Not an animal, but a player. They step into the clearing, holding something pale in their hand. Bones. Your pack stirs. Ears perk, tails twitch. Curiosity drives them closer. The player kneels, tossing the bones into the dirt. Your brothers and sisters rush forward, teeth snapping, tails wagging, hunger overpowering fear. One wolf chews through bone after bone, 10 in all, before finally bowing its head in surrender. Another takes just 3 before accepting their new owner. A single bone is extended towards you. You sniff, then take it. In that moment, something changes. A red band snaps tight around your neck. A collar. You are no longer wild. You are no longer free. You are theirs now. You are no longer a wolf. You are a dog. Your new life begins in motion. The player does not stay still. They travel across wide plains, across rivers that sparkle under the sun, through fields of tall grass where sheep and cows scatter at their approach. And you follow, always at their side. You learn to fight. Skeletons rattle in the night, and you bare your teeth, lunging at them until bones scatter across the dirt. Zombies groan from the shadows, and you leap, sinking your jaws into rotting flesh until silence returns. Each time, the player rewards you. Meat pressed into your mouth, wounds closing, tail wagging despite the pain. Caves come next. Dark, endless caverns stretching into the earth. The torchlight flickers against stone as you descend. You hear the hiss of a creeper, the rattle of bones, the bubbling hiss of lava. The air is heavy and damp, but the player is there. Their footsteps lead, and you never falter. Days pass, then weeks. The bond between you grows. You rest by campfires, embers glowing against the night. You cross oceans in wooden boats, ears pressed flat as the waves crash. You climb snowy peaks where breath fogs the air, and you cross deserts where heat scorches your paws. Each step, each sight is shared. You belong to them. They belong to you. But one day, the player stops. They build something strange. Black stones stacked into a tall frame, taller than either of you. A strange hum fills the air as purple mist swirls inside. You tilt your head and feel uneasy. The air smells wrong. You smell danger. The player grips their sword. They step forward. Without hesitation, they walk into the mist. And you follow. The nether swallows you. Flames roar across the horizon. Lava flows in rivers, endless and glowing. The sky burns red, and creatures scream in the distance. Panic ripples through your pack. They scatter, tails low, ears pinned. One sibling teleports too close to the edge, paws scrambling before they vanish into the molten sea. Another yelps as a blaze hurls fire through the air, flames wrapping their fur until their cries fall silent. Your chest heaves, smoke stings your eyes. You stumble back as the heat scorches your paws. The player shouts, sword swinging. Their voice cuts through the chaos, commanding, desperate. They fight their way forward, each strike pushing through fire and ash. Their hand signals to you. You run, lungs burning, paws striking stone until the portal rises before you once more. And then you somehow made it back home. The world shifts. Cool air brushes your face. Grass rustles beneath your paws. Behind you, the portal crackles, purple light fading. The forest stands unchanged, as if nothing happened. But you know better. You are alive. Your pack is gone. Only you remain. Your owner drags you back through the portal, their armor cracked, their food almost gone. You are the only one left of the pack. The portal hums behind you, but you never see your siblings again. The player looks at you, their last companion, and feeds you steak until your tail stands tall again. You feel safe, but also alone. Back at the base, the player builds faster than ever. They craft strange green eyes, shiny blue armor, and weapons that glow with purple light. You stay close, patting at their heels, but then suddenly they point at the ground. You feel your body sink. They made you sit. Your legs lock in place no matter how much you want to follow. The player leaves, the door shuts, and you are stuck staring at the same wall for days. Time crawls. The sun rises, the sun falls. Outside, zombies groan and skeletons rattle, but you can't move an inch. The hunger in your belly doesn't matter because in this world, you never starve. You just sit and wait. Finally, the door creaks open. The player returns, armor scratched, eyes tired. They carry trophies you don't understand, pearls, broken rods, and more of those strange green eyes. You bark, tail wagging, desperate to follow, but they don't look at you. They craft in silence, then disappear again. More waiting, and more staring. You start to forget what the grass outside feels like under your paws. One day, the player bursts in, alive but changed. Their armor shines with diamonds, their chest carries wings, and in their hand is the head of a dragon. You don't know what it means, only that they're stronger now, untouchable. This time, they let you stand. Relief floods through you as your legs finally move again. You trot beside them, your tail wagging high. They feed you, pat your head, and for the first time in forever, you feel like a real companion again. Together, you explore strange places. Mines stretch deep into the earth, strongholds crumble beneath your feet, and villages appear in the distance. Wherever they go, you go, until one mistake nearly costs you everything. The player builds high into the sky, block by block, shaping something massive. You teleport to their side like you always do, but this time, the ground is gone. Your paws hit empty air. You fall hard, hitting the dirt below. Your health drains to almost nothing. Your vision fades, and you hear your own whimper echo. The player rushes to your side, heart racing, hand shaking. They feed you until your tail rises again, but their eyes are worried. That's the last time they let you climb with them. They point again. You sit, this time at the base of the tower. You watch as they keep building, higher and higher, while you stay behind. The days turn to weeks. The tower grows taller. You never move from your spot, not even once. The tower is finished. A monument of stone and glass stretches into the sky, catching the sunlight like a beacon. Your player stands at the top, proud of what they built. You sit at the bottom, exactly where they told you to stay. You bark once, just to remind them you're still here. They don't notice. At first, you wait patiently. You expect them to come back down, pat your head, feed you, and let you run free again. But the minutes stretch into hours, and the hours into days. Your ears perk at every sound of footsteps, but it's never them. It's always the wind or the distant groan of a zombie. Weeks roll by. The chest by the door stays closed. The farm nearby grows wild, wheat turning golden before leaning and rotting back into the ground. Cows wander too far from the pen. Chickens scatter, but you can't move to chase them. You just sit and stare, your tail still and your eyes locked on the same block of dirt in front of you. The seasons shift and snow begins to fall, blanketing the world in white. Flakes settle on your back and melt into your fur. You shiver, but you don't die. You can't starve. You can't freeze. The snow melts. Spring returns. Flowers bloom in front of you. Tall grass sways in the breeze. Summer fades into autumn. The cycle repeats again and again, and you remain. Villagers wander past in the distance. Iron golems patrol the streets, their heavy steps echoing, but none of them look your way. You try to hold onto memories, the forest where you were born, running with your pack under the trees, the excitement of being tamed, the joy of wagging your tail as you followed your new owner. Even the nether, with its fire and fear, feels like a memory worth clinging to. Because back then, at least you were alive. You weren't just a statue. Time loses meaning. Days blur together. The sun rises, the sun falls, over and over until you stop counting. You no longer expect footsteps. You no longer bark. You only sit, locked in place, staring ahead. Your health never drops. Your hunger never grows. You don't age. You don't die. You can't stand, can't lie down, can't disobey the command that holds you still. You are trapped in this one spot forever, forgotten by the one person you swore to follow. And that is your life as a Minecraft dog.